Now let's take you back again to the Nigeria's Governors Forum retreat, where it is taking place at the Eco Hotel, and my colleague Nyotegbe is standing by
An incident going on
to
in
go
in
ahead
your
with the
school.
interview.
There were three explosions and the school was being attacked, gunshots everywhere. What's your reaction to this?
Yeah, the what is happening in Maiduguri from my own sources is that the Giwa barracks and military cantonment was attacked. I spoke to my students, and they said they are highly agitated, but the university is calm, and then the neighborhood of the university is calm. But seriously, I don't usually dabble into political security issues. We leave that to the security experts to handle.
Okay, so even though you're worried, you don't have anything to say about the fact that insurgents dressed as military men are laying siege to your university.
Edbe, what can a pure lecturer say? This is something that is happening for the last 3 years. If the federal government cannot find a solution to it, 3 years, insurgency, one group, then definitely, what can I say? Nothing.
All right, finally, the review you've talked about here.
Yeah, you see, every state has what we call a comparative advantage. If you go to Plateau, they're talking of Irish potatoes. Go to Adamawa, you're talking of massive livestock. Go to Kano, they are talking of rice. You understand? Come to Lagos, they are talking of aquaculture. We want the individual governors to key in. Everybody knows what is your major crop in that particular state. So key into it and then try to emphasize it. You understand? I want a situation whereby every state will just be given a mandate crop. Cross River take pineapple, Enugu take cashew, Benue take yam, and before you know it, the whole crops will be covered, and then there will be a kind of professionalism. So you now key your farmers towards a particular crop. You give them all the necessary incentives, you train them towards that particular crop, and then you be the food basket for that particular crop. That way it will work. But yeah.
Okay. Sure. Would this handle the issue of insecurity? For instance, you talked about the Fulani cow, and we know that the headsmen have been, or suspected headsmen, have been attacking villages in Benue and that focus. I mean, okay, saying this is a grazing land. Would that help curb insecurity?
Definitely, it's the zero grazing I'm advocating. Why are they moving? Why are the Fulanis moving? This is a very important question. They are moving because once the rains in the north cease, they have to come to the south because of pasture and water. Two basic things. So if in the north, you can get the grazing reserve, you get the grasses for them, the pasture is there all year round, and then you make water available for them, why should they move? You understand? That's the zero grazing concept I'm advocating. And you know, we do it in our individual houses. People keep cattle in the house. The cattle do not even go for exercise. People keep sheep in the house. The sheep do not go out for grazing. And by the time you go to the palaces, you see the horses are there. They are being fed. So that's the zero grazing concept we're talking about. Keep your animal to yourself. Get the food necessary, and then even the output is going to increase.
Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Thank you. Well, we're talking to a professor from the University of Maiduguri talking about the insecurity situation in the land. He says he's not competent to speak on the security situation, but he suggests that a focus on agricultural production, employment, creating such opportunities, what he calls it, for instance, the Fulani issue, the Fulani and the farmers issue, is that give them a zero grazing opportunity, zero grazing land, so that they can feed the animals and don't have to move from place to place. And this will help to curb insecurity in the land.